Okay guys, hopefully my dishwasher isn't too noisy in the background because I just started it without thinking that I was gonna film a video. So anyway, this is probably gonna be a little bit of a longer video, but I'm probably gonna have to split it into two just because of some things that are coming up. It's gonna be a little different than my usual like weight loss type vlogs. So, weight still the same, no weight loss, but we had such a good time. We went to Disneyland. We were there for, we were there for 5 days. We spent 2 days in Disneyland, 1 day in California Adventures. So we did Monday in Disneyland, Tuesday in California Adventures, and then Wednesday we went on a boat and we went out whale watching. We sadly did not see a whale, but we saw some sea lions and we saw lots of dolphins, lots of different pods, lots of little baby dolphins. I say little, they were like the size of my children, but they were so cute. My kids, by the way, are boat people. They've never been on a boat, and I love boats. Like my dad had boats, and when we go out there like for the summer, I started driving his boats probably like around the age 10, 11. If I can find a picture, I'll put it in. But yeah, I love being on the water. I love it. And when it was funny because when we were pulling out of like the little harbor, when we were pulling out of the harbor, there's all these like houseboats that are just docked. And my son's like, what are all these? I'm like, well, they're houseboats. He's like, what do you mean a houseboat? I'm like, well, like it has like a kitchen, a bathroom, a bedroom, like people, you can live in a houseboat. And he's like, could we live in a houseboat? And I'm like, well, I mean, we could. And he's like, let's sell our house and move to California and live in a houseboat. And I'm like, what about your school? He's like, we can do homeschool. And then if we need a break, we can just go to Disneyland for a couple hours and then come home and finish our homework. Like he has the whole thing planned. And I'm just like, part of me is like on board and part of me is like, I don't know if I could live in a houseboat. But anyway, but then again, my husband and I have talked about living in an RV, and between an RV and a houseboat, I'd rather be in a houseboat. So who knows? Who knows what could be in store for the future? But anyway, so we went and saw lots of dolphins. My kids were freaking out. I'll put a video in here.
Swimming up the dam. Yeah. Those two will slide into side.
Yeah, there's 5.
Five.
But yeah, it was super fun. So we did Disneyland, California Adventures. Wednesday we did the boat thing, and then Thursday we did another day at Disneyland, which Thursday was the best day ever at Disneyland. It was so slow. We did have a lightning lane, but like we honestly, except for, I don't really even think we needed it ever. We were using it because we had it, but honestly, all of the rides were either walk-ons or like a 5 to 10 minute wait. Like Peter Pan's flight, which if you know, that line is always stupidly long. It was 10 minutes. We did all of those rides right there, like the Peter Pan flight, Pinocchio, Alice, the Mr. Toad. What else is over there? I don't know. All those rides in that like old part of Disney. We did all of those in less than an hour. We did so much. We did almost every ride in the park twice, except for, no, we even did Rise of the Resistance twice. It was so crazy. It was so fun. The only rides we didn't do were Tiana's Bayou, just because it was a little chilly and I did not want to have to walk around in wet clothes. And then we didn't do Space Mountain because, hello Winston, because it was closed. So that was a bummer. We got to do Indiana Jones 3 times because it was my son's first time last year. He was a little too short and he was devastated. And this year he made it and he was so stoked. He went and bought himself an Indy pin. My kids are big on the pin trading, pin collecting. Excuse me. Sorry if you hear slurper over there. But we rode that like 3 times. That's one we did use our lightning lanes on. And we also got another lightning lane because I kept trying to do a lightning lane for Space Mountain, hoping that when it would open, we could use it because I'm like, if it does open, it's going to get crazy busy because it's been closed all day. So I kept trying to do a lightning lane, and then when it wouldn't open on time, they'd give me a free lightning lane to use on another ride. So we kept using our free lightning lanes to just keep going on Indy, and my kids loved it. It was my husband's first time at Disney ever. He's never been in his whole life. And I didn't know how he'd like it because he's not really like an amusement park person, but he loved it. He loved watching our kids because they're still at that age where like everything about Disney is like so magical and fun. They're 6 and 7, and it's just like the perfect age. They can walk. We rope dropped. We were there till park closed. They can walk all day like without complaining. It was perfect. It was so nice. We got to see the color, what's their light show called at California Adventures? I think it's called Color of One or Color of Wonder One. I don't know. But we did that, and we had a little dessert party, which I think I took a picture or video. I can insert that here if I have it. We're at the Color of Wonder dessert party. Look at our desserts. Ooh. We got macaroons, grapes, cheese, Rice Krispie treat, some crackers.
Just imagine all the ways that it could start. Will you be the one?
But that was so cool. The desserts, and we had like a little charcuterie board with like cheese, grapes, a little bit of crackers, and then we had like macarons and these little cakes and cookies. It was so fun. We had little cocktails. The kids could have mocktails or hot chocolate. It was so fun. They got these little what are they called? Like when they give you like a gift, like a swag type gift, you know what I mean? Anyway, the kids got little cups to bring home, and they look like the little Pixar ball. They're like, you know what I'm talking about? The round ball with the star on it. They got those for little cups. They're so cute. Anyway, it was the best ever. It was a really good time. So anyway, now we have been back home. So I think I'm just going to end this here because the rest is going to be a lot of information about a totally kind of related subject, but mostly a different subject. So I might put in some more pictures and videos here of Disney. If not, just know we had a great time. It was super fun. My husband worked his butt off to pay for that through his work, and it was just the best. And I'm glad my mom and dad were able to go with us. My mom's turning 60 this year, and I just feel like, I mean, my mom is still young and healthy and all that, but also like tomorrow's never promised. And so like, I just want my kids to have as many memories with my parents as possible. And so the fact that like my mom and dad were able to go to Disney with us, like it was great. So anyway, I might put some more pictures in here of them. So if you see them, that's my mom and dad in the photo. Otherwise, yeah, the next video is going to be talking about some fertility treatments we're going to be doing. So thank you for watching. If you're not interested in that, don't watch it. If you are, thank you. I appreciate the support. But yeah. Oh, one thing though, I did already speak to my gynecologist and my fertility doctor, and they both want me to do, cause I really, when I do exercise, I like high intensity, cardio. I like doing HIIT workouts. I like doing like dancing, things like that. And they both said with your PCOS, even though it is much more managed than it has been in the past, those type of exercises, while they're good, they also spike your cortisol, and with my hormonal problems, they don't want me to do that. So I'm like, well, I've been walking the dogs, and they're like, keep doing walks with the dogs, just brisk walk, at least 20 minutes, no more than an hour, walk the dogs, once or twice a day, and then they want me to do like strength training type workouts. So there's probably going to be some footage of that coming up soon. They also recommended me doing like a keto high protein type diet, which is the diet I usually am always on if I'm on a diet, because that's the diet that works best with me and my hormones, so, and my PCOS. So there might be a few little food recipes, but I kind of eat the same things all the time, so once I film it, there's like not really anything to show, because I kind of just hyper fixate on a few foods and just make sure I get my macros in, and then I'm eating the same thing kind of every day. So anyways, you might see some food, you might see some workouts, you might see some walks. Anyways, if there's anything else you want to know, just ask. Otherwise, hello, Winston. Who's a good boy? How's my baby? Oh, he's a good dog. If you want to see anything else, just ask. If you're interested in more of the fertility stuff, that'll be in the next video. I'll probably look just like this, so, because I'm going to film it right now. Anyways, thank you for watching. Goodbye. Oh my gosh, so cute. They got all their parts off the conveyor belts.
Let me keep telling me. No, you're wrong, Becky. So, we're going to take
Ooh.
everything out of your tray. You see
Listen.
all the instructions are on your little map. So, when you're done, just give me your trays, alright?
Okay, so take all your pieces out.
And then you're welcome.
Babe, will you video him? If you want to do the clear? Okay, so the clears. Daddy's going to help you. I think so. Look how they go, sister. Oh, look right here. In here. You got to turn it. They go the other way. Go. You got it in there? And click it in. Make sure it clicks. Click. Okay, step number 2. With the ball. 2, sister.
Okay,
I don't think there's a difference. I think they're the same. So step 2.
have to put mine
Yep.
on top. That.
Look at, see the arrow? Find the arrow on the top. I'll hold it. You find the arrow on the top piece. Connect those together. So, okay, watch. Emmett, that's so cool.
Cool, Emmett. So cool. I think it's cooler than mine.
I think you got it all, bud. Wake him up.
But Savannah's already waking up.
Not yet. Ooh.
Let it charge up.
Let's see, Emmett.
Wake up.
You can push your red button. Film him. Hey, come over here, sis. Yours is so cute.
Whoa.
Emmett. What's happening?
It's Billy.
What is that, Emmett?
Oxidation.
Look at it. Emmett.
Right, your door is finally awake. This is tiny Dora. We're going to push it like that. Forward. And this little foot right here, opposite.
Emmett.
It's going to be your control. You can go forward, backwards, left and right. This controls the hand movement left and right. And this will control the light and the voice of your voice. This one up here is for extra accessories. Step on the pouch here and it controls that.
I'm gonna try. Oh!
Hang. Okay, go ahead and hit the button when you're
Push
ready.
the button, sis. Mom. Look, Savannah, look at it. It's moving. Savannah, look at your robot. Savannah.
This is going to be for your friend to go forward and then back. This is going to be for her head. And wherever direction the eye is pointing, that's the way it's going to go. It's going to be for the bodies to completely go right and left. It's going to be for the sounds of his head. And this is more for the art tools because they have accessories. Okay? You can go ahead and try it on the floor.
You want to try it? Can you tell her thank you?
I'm gonna
Do these ones. Oh! She said if you turn her. Oh!
I good.
That's crazy.
I'm so happy. I'm like